about? Are you nuts?
you, you live, bro.
Gotta make sure I ain't got the chicken strip lips. Everything good, baby. Feel me? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you drink water. Stay hydrated.
You want to give the name, maybe the name of the
Welcome
show?
to the last blunt, man.
Who are you?
We lit.
Who are you? Who is this guy?
The one and only Lemon Pepper. I go good on everything. LPC, baby, man. We in the house. Last blunt, Ghambit, man. We are lit.
This man is crazy, bro.
Man.
Yo, we literally told him, all right, so when you see yourself on this camera, then you're ready to go. And he goes up and the first thing he does is start
It's game time.
This is wild.
It's game time.
So my homie, so the last time you barely started going into the lemon pepper chicken.
Right.
Since the last time we did a podcast, and then now you fully have embraced the lemon pepper chicken moniker.
Yeah, man. I go good on everything. Lemon Pepper, man. We go good on everything, man. Hey, man. Yeah, it's up.
Dope. So the hold on, let me
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We in this bitch.
So me and him just came home from a comedy night at we just came home from a comedy night at Heirloom Pizza here in Salinas. Shout out to Heirloom Pizza. Hit that number 1 right there.
Shout out to Heirloom Pizza, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire, man.
And they had a comedy night tonight. I actually, on a whim, I have a comedy set that I've been working on, and I actually got to do my first comedy set. First time I've done comedy. I've done comedy like when I was like a teenager, but that don't count. It was so long ago. It was like 20-something years ago. But this is the first time I do my new material, get to do an actual comedy set in front of some people. I was super nervous, and, I had fun, though.
Shouts out to Ghambit, man. He did his thing on stage tonight, man.
I think I did pretty good. Pretty decent for my first time.
Yeah, first time. You got beginner's luck, man. Some people get it, and they just keep it like that, or some people get it and keep going.
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. Something different. It's like I'm pretty good at talking, pretty good at public speaking. But stand-up comedy is a different thing. It's like timing, knowing like when people are gonna laugh, knowing how. It's almost like you got to kind of figure out too, like where would I laugh if I were to hear this stuff. So I had to kind of, I did it. I feel like I did my thing for my first time. Not too shabby. I had a blast. Thank you for inviting me. I went just to support him, and then ended up So I noticed that some of the comics were having a bit of a rough time. So it, in a weird way, kind of gave me confidence. I'm like, I swear, I feel like I can make people laugh right now.
Yeah.
So I did, and I made people laugh, and it was fun. I look forward to doing more shows. Yeah. And just like that, I'm a stand-up comedian too, guys.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
You put that right under the belt, man.
Yeah, do some more stand-up comedy shows for show.
Yeah.
Did you have fun tonight?
Always, man. That's what I was gonna tell you, man. That's the number one rule. Make sure you have fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget to do that, and they try to just make people laugh. But if you having fun, they feed off your energy, so they can have fun too.
What's your favorite thing about doing the stand-up comedy?
It's the laughs, man. I just like the laughs. It gives me like superpowers.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Being able to control a room, I feel like.
Right, exactly. It's like superpowers. It gives me superpowers.
I feel like I discovered something about myself tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I might be able to be pretty good at this if I really apply myself.
Definitely. all you gotta do is just, man, if you make people laugh, you know what I'm saying, it's half the battle, you know what I'm saying, then vice versa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there was a few folks that didn't get one laugh tonight, and they still went up there and they still executed, which is like very hard. I'm sure it's like, you know, like you said, I had beginner's luck, so I'm pretty sure it's easy. If I'm making people laugh, it's pretty easy to get through it, bro. But when you go up there and you're telling someone you expect, you know, like, and you know what I mean, like.
Shouts out to the ones that were struggling tonight.
Hey, but it happened. Hey, dude, I've had it happen in music, and you know, like I said, it was beginner's luck. I went up there and I had a good time, but I think it's just really like I think the number one thing is preparation. For sure. Preparation and just knowing like your timing. You know what I mean? Like having confidence in what you're saying too.
Right.
You know, like I'm already like a confident person, and when I go on Clubhouse, like I said, I be roasting people a lot, and like my whole demeanor on Clubhouse is like a funny guy that try to make people laugh. Don't take life too serious. I just kind of feel like maybe I've had the privilege of having a lot of practice.
Laughter.
And then I talk a lot on here.
Well, laughter is good for the soul, you feel me? It helps you
good therapy.
Yeah.
And brings people together.
Right.
You know, like when one thing I like about comedy is that you could be up there no matter what race, sexuality, whatever you are.
Yeah.
And if we can laugh together at each other,
right.
It brings people together, you know what I mean?
For sure.
I had a blast.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Shouts out to Heirloom, James, the crew, Greg, Nate, Anthony, Toothless Dan. They got the homie named Toothless Dan. He's missing.
I'm assuming if y'all name him Toothless Dan.
That's his name. He names himself Toothless. That's his name, Toothless Dan.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, he's pretty funny. He likes to roast, too. That'd be cool. Like, he loves the roast. He usually be there. I don't know why he went there tonight, but yeah, Toothless Dan, and it's a few other ones. I forget. It's a couple of them from Santa Cruz. Yeah, see, like me and Greg, we go hit all the mics. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. It's like going to the gym. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like going to the gym. So that's how we get our chops in with the comedy. We hit the mics. And we hit a few mics a week, you know what I'm saying, on a consistent deal. You feel me?
If you go to LA, when you go to the comedy clubs out there, you might be at like a random comedy club on like a Tuesday night.
Right.
And it'll be like Dave Chappelle.
Right.
And for free. And it's just because he's trying to practice his set.
Yeah.
It's super fire.
Hell yeah. They said my boy is in LA right now. He from Houston, Gino. He remember Gino called in? He in LA now. He in LA. He out there doing comedy.
We gotta link him up with my homie.
You smoking that ooh la la.
I'm not. I'm actually smoking a hookah.
Yeah.
It's different from smoking weed.
He said
But
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta actually link up Gino with Los Digits, because Los Digits is Jeff Ross's protege.
Oh, for sure.
And you know, I've met Jeff Ross on an old podcasting app, and we saw a podcast. Me, him, and me, Jeff Ross, and Los Digits used to podcast on this app. I think it was called Stereo.
Yeah.
And we would just literally sit there and just roast Jeff Ross for hours. And you know, like I was one of the few people who get like Jeff Ross to laugh. You know what I'm saying? So so we used to just be in that room, and so Los Digits has a lot of connections. I was at the Comedy Store like backstage, you know, hanging out with all these like comedians and meeting a lot of like legendary comedians that aren't so like well known for y'all that don't like pay attention to comedy. But I definitely met a lot of dope people right there at the Comedy Store, and it's definitely something that we could probably connect Gino with, because Digits is always looking for like roast comics and just in
Gino
comics.
been going crazy out there too. He been at the Chateau. I think he been at the Chateau, doing his thing. He been going crazy. He been out there for about like 3-4 months. I'm supposed to been out there to run up on him, but yeah, we gotta link him up for sure because he turning up for sure. And then when we get out there, it's gonna be super lit.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I swear it's like a. This was on a whim. Like I'm still like in shock. Like I just did stand up comedy tonight, and I low key killed it. And you know, I'm not saying that I like bought it. Like I had those like people standing ovation, but I'm not saying I had those. But I got people laughing, and I swear it's really hard to make people laugh, especially when there's like people eating, having dinner. I was able to get a few laughs out of the crowd, which you know. I was like proud of those few moments that I had. I'm like, okay, cool. I feel like I could do this if I just got to polish my material, keep practicing it, and then, you know, bomb a couple times too. I'm sure I'm going to have times where I go up there and completely bomb. But I just, you know what I mean? I talk a lot. I already talk a lot, and I shamelessly talk a lot. Like, my manager one time was like, bro, you talk like for 6 hours. One time I did a podcast. He went to bed. He woke up, and he's like, bro, he came in the chat. He's like, you're still talking? I was like, yeah. You know, I could talk a lot, but I feel like if I polish my material a little bit.
Right.
And do a couple more performances, and maybe we'll do one soon. You know what I mean? Where I go up there and do my little set.
Right.
But shout out to the chat. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. This is the last blunt with my brother Lemon Pepper Chicken, man. This is a return. It's been a while since we've done this pod. Always like a later podcast, something similar to Treehouse Club Live, where we kind of wrap up on topics. I don't smoke weed anymore, so he does though, so he can smoke enough for both of us.
I don't smoke weed anymore.
I don't smoke weed anymore. I have been delivered.
Man.
Oh, shit. Invisible Man said, let's go.
Let's go.
Blanco SoCal said, the talk. Yes. El Lechero, we in the building. Yes, sir. Invisible Man put a sun sign. He said, Godfrey, the comedian, said, the years that you've done stand-up is your age in comedy. Angel Martinez said, yes, sir. What's up, homie? Go like, comment, and subscribe, homies. Get down. Amen. Thank you, brother.
For sure.
Junior Martinez in the building said, "None talking about."
None talking about.
Junior Martinez said, "Pork chop, onion juice." What? He never gets your name right. One time he said pork chop pepper or whatever. He's like, "What's?" He's like, "Your homie pork chop."
LPC, baby.
He's like, "Your homie pork chop." I was like, "Pork chop." He's like, "Yeah, you know, you guys used to do that one lake." I was like, "Pork chop." Who's he talking about? He's like, something pork chop. I was like,
kind of food.
I was like, wait, hold on, Bizzle? He's like, I think so. I was like, lemon pepper chicken. He's like, yeah, that guy. I was like, pork chop. Where the fuck did he get pork chop?
Pork chop.
Invisible Man said, Los Digits, the homie. Yes, that's my brother right there, bro. Me and Los Digits go back, bro. That's my dog right there. One time we got hella faded. This is before I got saved. We got hella faded at his house. We were in L.A. I got my grill from Alligator Jesus, and then went to his house. We went to a bunch of comedy shows. He had a roast comedy show. Then we went to a bunch of comedy shows. We went to a karaoke bar with all the comedians, and then we went to his house and got super plastered off cocainum until like 6 a.m. It was wild. And then I had to do a show the next. It was so crazy.
You was on that sugar booger.
Oh man, it was booger sugar. Yes. It was crazy. It was stupid. Thank God. Like I'm past those days. That was a wild time.
You've been delivered.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Junior said, "Can I get a chupapi muñeño?"
Yeah, chupapi muñeño. Aww.
Yeah, man. As y'all see, man, new logo. We rocking something different. It's a new vibe, new year. You know what I'm saying? We haven't podcasted. When was the last time we did a last blunt? It was
Chupaque Pimeño.
it was like last spring.
Yeah, probably like
About a little bit less than a year ago. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. We're back.
We back, man. We back. Let me see. Philip said, "Who's this fella? What's up? What's the topic?" This is my brother, Lemon Pepper Chicken.
Woo woo.
We've had this podcast for a while. We just took a break from it, for about a little bit less than a year.
Yeah.
We just did a stand-up comedy open mic downtown here in Salinas. On a whim, I did my own set that I've been working on, so I got to do a set tonight. I didn't bomb, which is good, and then we got to rock. It was fun. I had a blast. Shout out to James Mina. Shout out to my brother Lemon Pepper for letting me rock tonight.
Yep,
I had fun. But yeah, this is my boy right here.
LPC, Lemon Pepper Chicken, baby.
From Seaside, California. He's lived in Houston, Texas for a big part of his life as well. So I'm just glad to have him back, and you know what I mean?
I go good on everything.
Looking forward to go do another, however many shows we could get knocked out.
20,557 million.
He said it. So we have a few things that we're going to talk about today. A lot of stuff going on. One of the first things I think we could discuss is NBA YoungBoy being released. I think he's in a halfway house, and after being picked up for a gun charge, or he violated his probation or his parole, right?
Yeah, he was writing his own scripts.
Oh.
The drink.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was writing his own scripts to drink, and then they looked crazy. It was totally
He had an operation going on. That's why they say he the police, but I don't believe he the police. But he been going in and out of jail. I said that shit a long time ago. If he could stay his ass out of jail, he'll be one of the best.
Yeah, I feel the same way about EBK, J-Bo. There's a few artists.
J-Bo go crazy too. I fuck with J-Bo.
Yeah, I feel like there's just a few artists who have a lot of trouble, staying out of trouble. You know what I mean?
I think that comes with it. It's crazy how that comes with it. It comes with the music. It depends on what type of music that you make. You bring the demons with you. They be on your shoulders.
In parts, but it's also having good leadership behind you. If you have a good management, and the people around you should want to protect the bag, and
so.
When you got dummies around you that they're just around you to get money off you, they're around you to eat off you, and instead of protecting you and making sure that you're elevated. A lot of people in his vicinity, like EBK J-Bos, for example, a lot of people in his vicinity want his spot. There's a lot of dudes in his crew that rap and probably want the same opportunity that he has. And I think they don't realize that EBK is the one. Yeah. And people are checking for him. They're not checking for his homies. The biggest thing is to elevate him until he has an even chance. Because right now, he can't put nobody on until he puts himself on. And if he keeps getting locked up, the bag's gone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to have to keep continuing to rely on the streets to get money. And, same thing with NBA YoungBoy. With him, it's worse because he's kind of by himself in a way, because he's in Utah, right?
Yeah,
in the middle of nowhere by himself. Isolated.
He gotta be because he's dangerous. He a dangerous man.
But I mean, even then, he's still getting in trouble over stupid shit. Getting in trouble. I feel like that's crazy. Getting in trouble for.
You know why it's like that? Because he needs a helmet. You know what I'm saying? He's retarded, autistic. You know what I'm saying? That's the new term for retardation. Autistic. That's what I meant to tell you earlier when you was talking about the retarded. Who said that at the show? Somebody said something about retarded and said, "Oh, that's a bad word" or some shit. I was like, "Oh, no, you're supposed to say autistic." You know what I'm saying? Autistic. That's the new word.
Well, I think autism is a certain type of
retardation. You feel me? It's all of the same. That's the Why you laughing? See,
That's crazy.
you listen. He laughing. Hey,
I be laughing at autistic kids, man. They're
no,
talented.
we love all the kids. We love autistic, man. Hey, I got some, man. Most comedians are autistic.
I feel so too.
For real. I'm telling you some real shit. Like, man, weirdos. But, you know, you gotta love them. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. Lemon pepper chicken.
Aren't you a comedian?
Yeah, I go good on everything.
So, so are you saying you're autistic too?
Hell no, I ain't no damn autistic.
How's everybody else as a comedian? You're the only one comedian that's not?
Because I have a gift. You know what I'm saying?
Technically, autistic kids are gifted too.
Yeah.
Have you seen the autistic dude who took a helicopter ride and he was able to paint the whole landscape of New York?
Retarded than a motherfucker. Nah, we love everybody, man. We love everybody for real. You know what I'm saying? We just have a little fun, you know.
I don't condone this slander of autistic
It's
kids.
no slander. It's just jokes. I'm a comedian. It's jokes. I'm a comedian. It's jokes. You can't take a joke. Go sit your ass down in the back room and jack off or some shit. You feel me?
Have you seen? Do you watch any like comedian podcasts?
Oh yeah, I watch all that shit, man. That shit be fun.
Flagrant's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, Joe Rogan's the best, I think. But
You think so?
Yeah, because he's got different guests. So he brings on like Schultz, and he brings different types of comedians too. You know,
Right.
he'll have like legendary black comedians, Asian comedians, white comedians, and then like obviously he'll bring other type of guests. But there's Flagrant, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
There is
Trying to see.
Flagrant was with Andrew Schultz.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's Bad Friends with Santino, Andrew Santino, and Bobby Lee.
That's that censored shit, huh?
Huh?
It's censored.
No.
Not censored.
Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. It's like it's the redhead dude and the Asian guy.
Yeah.
They're fucking hilarious. The one that they got with they have a few episodes with Andrew Schultz that are, bruh. It's like
I know you talking about.
crying.
Yeah, that's good.
When those guys went on Flagrant.
Yeah.
And then this fool Bobby Lee got up to like say something, and they're like Andrew Santino, he's like, bro, why'd you get up like a transformer? And then they're all like making fun of him. He's all, transformer more than Misty Eye.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro,
That's crazy. I seen the clips on there.
That one's funny. And then like Theo Von. Theo Von's dope.
Yeah.
He's like serious sometimes, and then
and he go all the way out the room.
Bruh, this when he was like talking, or he said, yeah, he's on my cousin got bit by a gay guy the other day.
Crazy.
So, well, we'll see.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, there's a few funny ones though.
Yeah, that's
I rock with it. Like, yeah, man, comedy is good. The comedy is it's good for everybody.
Yeah, it is. Good for everybody, for sure, man. I love making people laugh, man. You know, it's a healing. It's like healing people. You know what I'm saying? Laughter. It's good.
Yeah, that's the last. Like, I hope they, like censoring comedy is garbage. When people try to use like cancel culture and censor comedy and be like, oh my god, I'm so offended.
Crazy.
That's stupid. We should be able to laugh at each other and laugh together. It brings us together. You know what I mean? Helps us better understand one another. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Philip said there. Wait. Invisible Man said dark humor is dope. I agree.
Yeah.
Philip said there's a little noise. Sounds like a loose wire. I've been trying to fix that shit for the last week, bro.
What?
It's just like some weird.
Oh man.
One of these wires. I think it has to do with a loose wire here or a loose wire here. I don't think it's the mics, because the mics you can't even. When I mute the mics, it doesn't go away. But it's when I mute the. It's like the whole sound. So it's like this wire that goes from the. Here, let me hear how bad it is, bro.
Yeah, if you want to make some donations, we need donations for new wires and shit. Yeah. We need a new board too, huh? Yeah, new board, new microphones. We need. Damn, it got worse. Yeah, we need
wait.
take donations up for all that.
There we go. I fixed it, y'all. You're welcome. It's gone. There we go. We fixed it. Oh, it's back. Hold on.
You're welcome. Yes,
Still there somewhat.
it's still there. I wonder what it is.
It's one of these wires, bro. Oh, what is this? It is this. I think I gotta fix like the compression settings too. Yeah, it's like the compression settings on these.
Yeah, we having technical difficulties right now. Don't worry.
Just got rid of it. Yeah, it's gone. Anyways,
we back.
we back. Sorry guys.
Thanks for bearing with us.
Thanks for bearing with us. So yeah, NBA YoungBoy on and same with Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty's at a halfway house. Most people didn't even really release that information. Pooh Shiesty back in blood, and it's crazy because Pooh Shiesty was in. He's about to get out. Lil Durk is in, and Pooh Shiesty's biggest hit has Lil Durk on it. Get it back in blood.
Yeah.
How do we feel about
That's
that?
unfortunate, man. I feel like with all the influence that the rappers have, man, I think they need to start pushing the narrative another way. Cause we losing too many of them. You know what I'm saying?
My issue is how is Young Thug's music gonna sound?
Oh, he gonna still be fly. You know that's Thug.
Right. He's a little
Spider.
different, right? He can still
Spider
get,
White.
he can still get off, but
The NBA YoungBoy too. Them boys gonna get off now.
yeah, but like Lil Durk,
I don't know how he gonna sound if he ever get a chance to test the soil.
all his music is kind of like super rooted in drill, like drilling.
Yeah. He thought he was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? He didn't think he was gonna live this long. That's why we talking about them demons. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's real. You have all the money in the world. And monkeys on your back.
How are they gonna do that though? I mean, like, I don't. I just hope that I hope that Lil Durk can beat this. It's not looking too good. Because he is like the head of the snake. Like, who's he? Even if we say like, oh, if he rats, but who's he gonna rat on?
He just have to work for the feds.
Take down all the gangs in Chicago.
Just take down some shit. Just work with them for a couple of years. They're gonna put him on like a payment plan. He gonna have to do something. These niggas is telling out here, man.
Yeah, they're saying that about 4 to 5 of the witnesses in this big U situation, in this Rollin 60's indictment, are all cooperating with the feds in this RICO case.
Man, you see how much money? Oh man, we should have pulled that up. How much money the feds pay CIs?
$80,000 a month.
I'm talking about this last year. Like all the CIs they had. Yeah, 80,000 is one of the numbers. But they go higher too. That's crazy to me. How the hell y'all paying $100,000, $80,000? That's crazy work. It's crazy work. That's crazy work. Yeah, so we in here, man. We in here. We in the lab, man. Treehouse Club Live. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. We are in the building. Make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you wash your ass. And make sure you pray.
Always pray. Bro.
Always pray. Prayer changes.
So right here, this is saying as of March 18, 2025, the average hourly pay for an FBI informant in the United States is $20 an hour.
Might as well get a job at McDonald's. The fuck?
I know that's probably what about In-N-Out pays.
Type shit.
In-N-Out pays about that much. I don't think it's worth it, man.
Nah, that ain't it ain't worth it if they gave it. Yeah. That ain't.
And that's on ZipRecruiter.
They hiring.
You go to Indeed and ZipRecruiter to try and get an informant job.
But think about it. If you ain't having no motion and you ain't got no money, you just be one of them and that $80,000, $20,000.
Look right here. Government up to $100,000 per year. Oh, look at here. According to Forbes. Look at it according to Forbes.
See? And then with them, you can get all the work. You get the jewelry, you get the cars, you get everything you need. They got everything you need.
Look at FBI. Here,
like working for the NBA or some shit. The NBA of the streets.
FBI young boy. FBI and other agencies paid informants $548 million in recent years, with many committing authorized crimes. Damn, committing authorized crimes.
I'm telling you, they got the work, they got everything, man. It's lit.
Damn, so that's like probably free. Like, keep all that money too.
Yeah, keep it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, keep that. So
federal agencies paid out at least $548 million. That's a half a B to informants working for the Fed. That's over a half a B for informants working for the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Drug Enforcement Agency, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, the ATF, in recent years, according to government audits. A few informants became millionaires, with some Amtrak and parcel delivery workers making nearly $1 million or more. Many informants were authorized to commit crimes with the permission of their federal handlers. In 4-year period, there were 22,800 crimes authorized, 2011 to 2014. The FBI paid approximately $294 million the fiscal years of 2012 to 2018. The DEA paid at least $237 million fiscal year of 2011 to 2015, and the ATF paid approximately $17.2 million in the fiscal years of 2012 to 2015 to informants. Our auditors at openbooks.com compiled this information by reviewing federal reports, while some of the data is several years old. It's apparently the most recent available. The FBI spent an average of $42 million a year on confidential human sources between fiscal years 2012 and 2018. Long-term informants comprise 20% of its intelligent relationship, according to the DOJ. The ATF employed 1,855 informants who were paid $4.3 million annually. Between 2012 and 2015, therefore, an average of each informant made $23.18 for the year. That ain't worth it. Nothing's really worth it if you think about it, because what's really worth your life? You're going to put your life in danger, your family in danger, depending on the implication of the crime. DEA employed 18,000 informants, some earning up to $1 million. Each year, thousands of confidential human sources are on payroll.
Somebody doing it.
Yeah, for real. One federal agency, the DEA, had over 18,000 active confidential sources assigned to its domestic offices, with over 9,000 of those sources receiving approximately $237 million in payments for information or services they provided to the DEA between October 1st, 2010 and September 30th, 2015. This is per the DOJ. High-earning informants included an airline employee who received more than $600,000 in less than 4 years, and a parcel employee who received over $1 million in 5 years. The inspector general at the Justice scrutinized DEA informants reported the findings. The inspector general at Justice who scrutinized DEA informants reported the findings. So he's scrutinizing the payments that their guys are. During this audit, we found that between fiscal years of 2011 and 2015, the DEA actually used at least 33 Amtrak employees and 8 TSA employees as sources, paying the Amtrak employees over $1.5 million and the TSA employees over $94,000. One Amtrak employee was paid $962,615 between 2010 and 2015 to be a confidential to be a confidential source, which the IG called a substantial waste of government funds. The information provided could have been obtained by DEA at no cost through joint task force with Amtrak police. While certain informants were becoming federally minted millionaires, the average DEA informant made much less, approximately $26,333 over a 5-year period. And it appears that there might be corruption and the addition of the crime in the system. In 2017, during a Congressional Oversight Committee hearing on confidential informants, then Chairman Representative Jason Chaffetz, Republican out of Utah, noted, a court released a testimony of one confidential informant in Atlanta who received $212K from the DEA from 2011 to 2013. That's 2 years. She testified she wasn't sure why she was paid. That was her testimony. She also testified to sexual relationship with a DEA group supervisor who allegedly convinced the subordinates to falsify reports to justify the payments. That case is currently under review by Inspector General.
They was buying pussy.
Authorizing crimes by informants, the DOJ guidelines. Informants often commit crimes and often do it with the permission of their federal handlers, according to the 2015 audit by the General Accountability Office. In fact, GAO reports
what?
Since 1980, the guidelines have permitted agencies to authorize informants to engage in the activities that will otherwise constitute crimes under federal, state, and local laws if someone without such authorization engaged in some same activities. For example, in the appropriate circumstances, the agency could authorize an informant to purchase illegal drugs from someone who is the target of a drug trafficking investigation. Such conduct is termed otherwise illegal activity. The guidelines include certain requirements when authorizing otherwise illegal activity and restrictions on the types of activities an agency can authorize. In particular, the guidelines prohibit agencies from authorizing an informant to participate in acts of violence, obstruction of justice, and other enumerated unlawful activities. According to Freedom of Information Act documents obtained by the Daily Dot, in total, records obtained by the reporters confirmed that the FBI authorized at least 22,823 crimes between 2011 and 2014. Here are some examples of when the FBI has employed some confidential human sources in controversial roles. Governor Whitner kidnapping plot case was clouded by informant roles. So it goes off to say a bunch of times that it was
wilding.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, right here. Ooh, this is wild right here. Because this is something that Democrats always denied. January 6th, Capitol riot had at least 2 embedded FBI informants, which actually ended up being 49. They just released, this is an older article, because about 2 months ago, they released an article that there was 49 FBI informants and FBI agents. In September, on January 6th, when the people hit the Capitol building.
Oh, yeah.
And Democrats were denying it the whole time. And in just a couple months ago, they released that it was 49 or 52.
They killed somebody in there?
Yeah, it was a lady. She was an Air Force, unarmed. In September, the New York Times reported a bit of bombshell. At least 2 informants embedded in the U.S. Capitol crowd were in close contact with their FBI handlers on January 6th. As reported, Julie Kelly, the American Greatness, details it. An informant, according to the confidential documents furnished to the paper, started working with the FBI in July 2020 and was close in contact with his FBI handler before, during, and after the Capitol protest. In recent congressional testimony, Republican Thomas Massey, Republican out of Kentucky, played a video montage of a man encouraging election protesters to go into the Capitol on January 6th. Representative Massey asked Attorney General Merrick Garland if the man was FBI agent provocateur. Garland refused to comment on an ongoing investigation. Many suspect that the man was working with federal authorities before, during, and after the events of January 6th at the U.S. Capitol building. He apparently has not been charged or arrested. And they just actually changed that. It was like 52-49. It was like about 50 people that were either FBI agents or confidential informants installed at the Capitol 6th protest. So, yeah, that's a lot of money.
Man, they've been tricking out the whole time.
Just to anybody.
Millions of dollars.
That's a $500 million.
I feel bad for the one that only got 26,000. He got the shitty end of the stick.
26,000. There was a guy that made $2,300 a year.
You're right. He sucked. How you gonna?
That guy got no morals.
Yeah, man. He's like,
no morals.
He got like a regular job. He getting $30 a month.
Yeah, that dude. It's got to be like a dope head or something.
Yeah, he don't tell everything. That's crazy.
Don't cheat on your wife in front of that guy.
Don't cheat on your wife.
We don't cheat. Period.
No, we don't cheat. No. We don't cheat at all.
Jail informants' pay must be high, Invisible Man said.
It's super high. 90 to 100,000.
Jail informants?
Oh, jail informants.
You know, he's saying jail informants. Hell no, you get like five soups and some hot Cheetos.
And a couple beef jerkies, then you good. Some shower shoes.
An iPad.
Oh no, that's too much.
Hell no.
You gotta buy your own iPad. Dad, sell them soups.
Hell no.
Jail informants that's crazy work. That's crazy. It's crazy, man.
I swear that'd probably be like the place you don't want to be an informant at.
You think Big U gonna be a jail informant?
You think Big U's an informant?
For sure.
What makes you think that?
I feel like he had done some shit, and the only reason he was doing that shit because he knew he was covered for the people. You know what I'm saying? But just like we just read, you feel what I'm saying? Like they committing crimes within crimes. Like he was extorting all the people. Like
it was pretty bad.
Loose Cannon told everything. Loose Cannon he's a tattletale. He told everything.
I just feel like some of these dudes is so like, I mean, we've seen it with AR Ab. We've seen it with a lot of people. They go on these podcasts. They think it's just because they're on, you know, the what's his name? The Tupac guy.
Oh man. Which one are you talking? We talk about you're not talking about Reggie White.
Nah, the Tupac guy, what's the guy's name, bro? I'm having a brain fart.
I hope it don't stink. They having a brain fart. Chat, who is it? Chat, who is it? Who is he talking about?
Keefy D.
Keefy, oh my.
There we go. Yeah. See, Keefy D.
Smoked out, Keefy. Keefy smoked out. He was on that type of time too. I think he got messed up in the wrong district. He didn't have.
No, he was just dumb because he thought that because they gave him immunity,
right.
that it was immunity only during the trial. And then he went on like he wrote a book. He went on this whole tour of different podcasts
crazy.
and different shows, giving it in detail.
Everything.
And then now he's trying to say, oh, it was all a lie. It was all a lie. I was actually just doing it to get money. I was lying about it.
It's too late, baby.
It's too late. You already cut a deal. The problem with him is he already cut a deal. He cut a deal with the Fed saying like so you're either gonna be in trouble by lying and they're gonna charge you with the crime, or you're gonna just be charged with the crime off of the basic rules of like, no, your immunity was only in court.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna get out and then, do his thing.
KVD's they're gonna probably throw the book at him.
They're gonna do him like Tookie.
Because they couldn't put away the dude. Like that's what essentially they're getting Big U for, and that's what they're getting Dirk for, is authorizing a hit. And now in the new documents, the new documents is that they're trying to say that Big U, that Eric Holder was actually a hitman that Big U hired.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to say.
I think that's what it was.
A lot of people do.
Man, people been saying that shit for years, and this shit just now coming into fruition. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people think that that was the case. And it all started with when Loose Cannon went on No Jumper and said that Big U called him and said Nipsey's dead, and he called Nipsey and Nipsey was alive, and then he was like, well, okay, well, cool, bro, cool, and then like weeks later, a few minutes later, somebody called him and told him that
Nipsey died.
Yeah,
that's crazy. If you did that, he need to rot in that motherfucker.
And they gave
that's all dead homies.
And he actually sent No Jumper a cease and desist to have that episode taken down.
Damn.
Yeah. Very bad situation. And there's like paper on the paperwork. It's like he's saying that he's the bigger Rolling 60 and bigger than Nipsey. And then there's just video of like him, where they're showing it. They're on live and then he's like, oh, somebody in the chat saying, long live Nipsey Hussle. And they start laughing.
Yeah, I seen that clip.
So
it's unfortunate, man. Nip. R.I.P. the nigga Nip, man. Shit.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man.
Yeah.
Sad situation.
All the greed and envy and hate, man.
People want to see you do good, but not better than them.
Yeah, that sucks.
Super sad.
How dim can you dim a sunlight?
I don't know. It's weird. People trying to implicate, I would say not the peoples, but the internet. They're trying to somehow implicate Whack 100 and say Whack 100 is involved in, because he's the first one to always break some news having to do with.
Talked to them the other day. Yeah, I just talked to them the other day.
I got the content.
Yeah, I got the video.
I got the content.
He said, little baby, 2 hours in the interrogation room, man. What? I got it. I got the
content.
I said, man, this nigga he really a fed for real.
You think so?
He's not hiding it.
For me, it just listen, I don't know what Whack 100 is into, right? I've talked to him several times on Clubhouse. We've had a few debates. My biggest thing is like, you always, whenever somebody asks you, your reaction is always to get upset. It's never to have a conversation.
Homie.
Hey, listen, bozo. He always gets mad like immediately. Is always anytime like Trap Lord Ross. Did you see when he got upset at Trap Lord Ross?
Yeah.
So hey, listen, bozo.
Yeah.
Did you read the paperwork? And he was just like getting mad. Or when Academics, he flipped out on Academics too. Hey, listen, bozo.
But my thing is like, Why you not, I mean, you might be a gangster in all that situation, but you not the biggest, baddest wolf. It's always somebody better. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand where all that shit come from out that little bitty body of his. Like a bobblehead. You know what I'm saying? Get your bobblehead ass down, man. Chill, get your money. Shit. Fuck your fine wife. Shit, she bad too.
R&B?
That nigga's wife. Cool. Yeah.
She was just in the room that I be in the other day.
Oh, that's
have you seen Loose Cannon's?
Yeah, I seen her. She cool.
She's beautiful.
She older.
Respectfully.
She older, ain't she?
Well, his wife is different from his girl. You haven't seen his girl?
His girl, the one that been on talking about she can't get. Oh, they didn't give us a bond for Loose.
She's like a singer. Watch.
Oh, that's crazy. But Loose Cannon, he already telling, so it ain't gonna be shit for him to tell. He been telling. I don't know how long he been telling, but he been telling for a long, long time.
Who, Loose Cannon? I don't think so. I think
what?
I think Loose is the one dude that's solid.
Man, he been telling what? He been telling it all on the pods.
I think he's the one dude who's
Yeah, you crazy. You smoking buffalo dope.
Watch.
Man, that's crazy, man. Oh, Loose Cannon, man. It's okay, man. You know. Oof. Nobody knows.
So, this fool Brick Baby isn't part of the actual indictment. But we already knew this since the beginning, though.
Yeah, cause he.
Nah, they made a South Park episode. Yo, that's hilarious. Yeah. Or maybe this is a meme. Somebody made a meme.
Brick Baby, no, they gotta cooperate, dog. They trying to hide. Man, they trying to hide them boys. You think them boys ain't finna cooperate? They trying to hide them boys.
Could be.
You think them boys wanna?
Huh?
You think them boys wanna wash their drawers in the sink?
Who?
For the rest of their life, man.
I mean, there's some people that no matter what, they want to stay solid, bro. There's solidity is more important than anything.
That sounds beautiful. That sounds so beautiful. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. You hear me? Niggas is solid. I feel that. But
free Brick though. Brick is so good for. He's so entertaining. He's a good podcaster. I think he's good for the channel.
Oh, he gonna get out. He fucking with the home team. He gonna get out. He'll be out in no time. He can't keep getting caught up though. They gonna go on and wash his ass like they did R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly ain't never getting out.
Do you think there's something behind R. Kelly? Or do you think it's like he really did that?
It's something, especially him being in jail. There's definitely something behind his ass.
I'm saying, like, do you think it's bigger than, he really did what he's being blamed for?
I mean, you know, he might have played with some people that, you know, don't want to be exposed. So, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't smart.
That's Loose Cannon's girl right there.
He wasn't smart like Diddy. Oh, yeah, I seen her. I seen her.
And then he was with Black China.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's attractive.
She's a demon. She looks like a demon.
Not anymore. She had all of her implants and everything taken out.
Yeah, she still looks like a... looks like a
It is Adam
beautiful
22
young
right
lady.
here.
He got one of the mushroom tops.
Yeah. There's a picture of her where she's just like, and I respectfully, You know,
Why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying respectfully?
because you know, I mean, like I don't want to like have to, and then like be on a podcast with him later and have to like explain. Yeah, I was like perving over it. I'm not perving over. I'm just, you know,
Nobody's perving over the.
I'm just saying, like respectfully, she's beautiful.
I mean, that's not perving over somebody. You know, I mean, what you want to say? You know, was she ugly? You know.
Nah.
Okay then, so you giving her a compliment. That's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with giving compliments. That's what we do. Like drip sauce.
Find the.
Shouts out to the beautiful ladies out there.
Shout out to all the beautiful ladies, man.
But to them bitches that got them sour ass braids under that wig, bitch, go get your hair done. The fuck? Go wash them nap ass braids out your shit. Shave your pussy hairs. Bitch, go shave your pussy hairs. And don't go to no fucking wax. Do that shit naturally. Use that shit in the purple. Use that shit in the purple bottle. And I ain't talking about Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, man. I had fucked up and used that shit before. That Nair, that hair remover shit. That shit had me burning in the goddamn tub, man. I thought my balls was gonna fall off. That shit had my shit burning like a motherfucker. I left it on too long. I was supposed to leave it on for 2-3 minutes. I left it on for 5. I felt like my whole nutsack was finna depreciate like a vacuum seal.
I was just gonna deflate.
Yeah,
Deflate like a bed, like a mattress, like an inflatable mattress.
like an air mattress.
Air mattress.
That shit was burning.
Dang, somebody posted her pictures earlier in the. That's how I found. I'm like, dang, that's Loose Cannon's wife.
I seen it.
Hell yeah, he's gonna do anything to try and get back to her. What
definitely.
the hell?
But it's too late. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to tell on some bigger people.
Even his wife is super pretty. Like the girl who's he's like estranged from, trying to get divorced. But if you see like his girl, you're like, dang, bruh.
So you know he finna tell something to get up out. I seen their house too.
Big ass house.
Yeah, they got a nice crib.
Big ass house.
Walk around
Vegas.
there with that G-string on, with them heels on.
Let me see, bro.
That ass bouncing like 2 balls.
Let me see.
Basketballs. Doing it with no hands, baby. Yeah, man. Shouts out to everybody that's on the listening tip. Watching.
Yeah, man. She's pretty as hell.
Everybody at work. If you're listening in, shouts out to everybody.
This is his wife, right? This is his estranged wife.
Oh yeah, she look crazy than the motherfucker.
She's not bad, but
yeah, she throw.
His girl now is like, I don't know who that is. That's Bill Belichick.
That's her husband. That's her daddy. Her real daddy. He got him a baddie, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how much. Let's see if she gonna hold it down for that nigga.
You like this chick? This chick is annoying.
Who's this? Let's see if she gonna hold it down.
Damn, homie.
Oh no, I don't like her.
Yeah, she's obnoxious.
Bald headed scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the bag. She got one of them wigs on that got that part in the middle right there. You know them wigs that got that part in the middle? Know them braids up under that shit salty than a motherfucker. I be hating them hoes that be having them stanky ass wigs on, man. Bitch, go wash your head. That's why you can't think. Them tight ass, dirty, dusty ass stitches in your head. Man, that's crazy, man. I never walk around with no crushed ass head. That's terrible. Might as well just cut that shit off.
Yeah, so this is Loose Cannon's girl right here.
Yeah, she can get it.
A1. Definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, from the last one, he looked like he put a bunch of babies in.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one that I seen that they posted in the Reddit right here.
Okay, little Stacey Dash.
She's like the new Stacey Dash. I think she looks better than her.
What?
She's super pretty.
Oh yeah, somebody hitting that right now. Loose Cannon, that bitch about to lose his mind.
That's what they were saying on the show. That dude Munchie B kept saying, like, you think she's gonna wait for him?
Man, there's so many niggas in line waiting to tap that ass.
You don't think that she'll wait for him?
We gonna see, ain't
You
we?
think she's only with them for the clout?
She already clouded up now. Look at her. She can get anybody she want right now. Future probably take her down through there for sure. She gonna be ready for that ride. Drake, Future, any one of them come around, her ass is grass. She's a meme.
You think Future could take her out?
What?
Yeah, I think Future
Future
probably be the only one, I feel like.
Future,
I don't know about Drake.
Drake, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think Drake.
Chris Brown come through on
I
her.
don't think them.
What?
That had to be somebody like Future.
Future gonna get whatever.
You know, because that's why. Like, Future's like a little street. I mean, not he's like, he's hood. And, you know what I mean? He's got a lot of money.
Yeah. Got a lot of
I feel like she's with Loose Cannon. Yeah, he has money, but
you don't got that
like his
kind
status, his like street status is probably what she's into,
Man, they was robbing everybody, man. That's fucked up, man. That's crazy how the niggas doing that shit, man.
Extorting everybody.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, man, because it's a bad look for Cali, man, because, people come to L.A. to enjoy L.A., you know what I'm saying? Come get some packs, you know what I'm saying? They come to,
Allegedly,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? Get some money, do some shows, you know what I'm saying? Do some acting, make some videos, and they got to deal with losing their life just on a visiting tip, you know what I'm saying? Just like Pop Smoke, RIP Pop Smoke. They could blame it on niggas showing the address, all that type of shit, but no, dog. I blame that on the police department slacking on their macking at the same time. Bro, how y'all let somebody, like, come on, they might be in on the shit. This shit might be bigger than Big U, you feel me? And that's where it get fucked up at, because we can't really see nothing but what's on the surface.
it's just too much.
Politics. And then if you don't pay them niggas, just like they would talk about PNB, right? They said that Loose Cannon allegedly said that him and Big U was in Roscoe's when PNB got taken down.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the people that killed him were like a family. And they were trying to rob him. They robbed him for his jewelry. It was cold because he was dead and they were like stripping him.
You don't think Big U was really trying to be Suge Knight out here for real.
He was probably worse than Suge Knight because I don't think Suge Knight did this type of shit.
Crazy.
Not to this extent.
Suge Knight that's why he where he at.
No,
Suge
he's
Knight
where
was
he's
on
at
that
because
bullshit.
he killed somebody on the set of Straight Outta Compton.
Only because he didn't get caught doing his other shit, but he ain't getting that.
But the thing is too, like, Suge Knight was like a college dude, like, whereas people like Big U is like real OGs.
But Suge had all the real OGs around him.
Yeah,
The blood niggas.
I just think like Big U was the OG, so it's a little different. It hits different. It's like This fool Suge Knight was a college student, football player. Like,
But Big
U was like a street dude, like
in
career
prison.
prison street dude, and that's like a little more hardcore. There were extorting like street vendors, like.
I know, I seen that bullshit. They was doing the same shit.
I just feel like you go to the point where you are messing with regular civilians. It's bound to just cave in on you. You know, you can't do that shit forever.
That's crazy.
After a while, you got to be like, okay, this is dumb. Like one of these guys is gonna get tired of you. There's that club owner. They pretty much told him, Big U allegedly told him, hey, yeah, we're going to bring like Wiz Khalifa and all these people. And then he's like, man, we ain't bringing none of them. And he's like, well, how do you expect me to pay that? He's like, I don't know, figure it out. You know, you still owe me $30,000. And the dude had to borrow $30,000 to pay him his extortion fee. Which is wild. Can't do people like that and you know, not expect that at least one of them civilian type people is gonna probably roll over on you, you know?
Yeah, I don't like that. That's bullshit.
It's a bad look.
Yeah. Shouts out to the victims, the real victims, that were victims to the crimes of these gang banging ass niggas.
We haven't talked about Kanye, Jetta.
Not yet. We ain't talked about Kanye yet.
Big U knew when rappers and celebs came in at the airport. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I was watching this interview with, it was big homie, rich homie Quan on Math Hoffa's podcast. Mm-hmm. And he was pretty much saying that when he landed, they already knew what hotel he was at, where he was staying, what plane he was on, when his plane was landing. They already knew all that. And he's all it wasn't like too crazy. He's all, you know, they just had us come out and talk to all the kid football players, and that's what it was. But it was just like, yo, that is insane. Like, how do you know? I mean, I guess if you got employees at the airport,
everybody on the payroll, you know, you gotta hire some security. They already locked in. That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't turn this shit to. It's big money. That's what Loose Cannon said about Meek Mill. He said to Meek Mills denied it, but he's like, yeah, Meek Mill just gave it up.
And the Meek Mills is clearly denying. I mean, because it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
You know, if you admit that happened, you're technically ratting. If you deny that happened, that's your best move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you admit that it happened, you're ratting, and then on top of that, you look like weak. Damn, you let
like
them.
You look like a wet, moist pussy.
Then you let those dudes. You let those dudes do that to you, and then, you know, his best, you know, move in this chess game is to just
shut your mouth and keep going.
Yeah. Pretend like it never happened.
Unless you're telling jokes like Lemon Pepper, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's crazy work.
So, I guess the other thing we could talk about is Kanye being on a whole crash out mission, talking crazy about Jay-Z's kids,
autistic kid,
allegedly,
retarded kid.
Nah, we can't put that on there. Let me see.
He said, no, we can't put that on there.
I want to see.
What? He did. He said that.
Right. He said that Jay-Z got his kids are retarded, which is not cool.
He said the son because, you know, they did the assimilation shit. That's what he was saying. Like, when you do that shit like that, it don't work right. And that's why they got the autistic kid. It's fucked up. We love all the kids. Autistic, Down syndrome. We love all y'all, man.
But he doesn't look any crazy. Like, what is up?
He's still a kid, bro. He gotta grow. And if he grow up and start looking like that nigga, what's that motherfucker? I got him. If he started looking like Welvin, then you know something wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? You know Welvin.
But he looks like a regular kid. Like
Yeah,
he looks like his sister.
Yeah, he's a kid though. You know what I'm saying?
Like why y'all just leave the kids alone?
But
man.
you know, Kanye is a ranter. You know what I'm saying? This is like regular shit for him to go on a rant. I feel like
and I agree, but I just feel like where do you draw the line? Number one,
there's no line with Kanye.
Number two is like at some point it stops looking like you're trying to stand up for what's right, and you just start looking like you got mental health issues, you know? Which, I mean, you clearly got mental health issues, but it's like the point where you're talking about kids is crazy, gang. Like to this point, your homies' kids out of everybody.
Hey, man, that's cold. Kanye, man, don't be talking about your homies' kids, man.
Like, I can't get myself to even begin to think about talking about somebody's kids, let alone somebody who I care about, like one of my homies, you know what I mean? That's weird.
Not unless he want to die. He said, you know, I might die from this, you know what I'm saying? He did say that.
It's dumb.
He did say, man, I might be killed for saying this.
So he allegedly did an interview with DJ Academics where, look, it looks like I stabbed myself in the head. He allegedly did an interview with Academics where he wore his swastika. He got an iced out swastika, and then he wore a KKK outfit.
He had a choir robe on.
Yeah, with the hood. No, he was wearing the hood.
Hat. Yeah.
He's wearing the full, he said it was an all black KKK outfit.
I seen that fool. You ain't got no pictures of him?
I don't think there's none online. Let's see.
He looked like a brand new fool straight out the rapper, y'all. I don't know what's going on in that man's head because he is a musical genius. Definitely a musical genius. I don't think too many people can stand next to that boy when it comes down to the music. But the choices that young man has been making in these last few years, that's what some good pussy do to you. How you losing your damn mind. Can I get an amen? Man, this session is brought to you by Lemon Pepper. Yeah, this session is brought to you by Lemon Pepper. Lemon pepper seasoning. Go good on everything. If you need a bottle, let me know. Lemon pepper seasoning. Go good on everything. You put it on cereal. You can put it on pussy. You can put it on your dog. You can put it on your dog food. You can put it on your bathtub to clean the crust off the side of the walls. You can put it on the walls.
So that's your own lemon pepper seasoning?
Yes, this is
okay.
My own lemon pepper. It goes good on everything. Brought to you by Lemon Pepper Seasoning. There you go. Oh my God, look at this food.
So here's Kanye in a KKK outfit.
Brand new food, straight out the rapper. A black rapper. We should get him a donkey of the day.
Far right. Up.
Yeah, donkey of the day.
So you're not rocking with this outfit. And allegedly the one that he wore in the academics interview was a full-blown, he had the whole robe and the hood.
That's my boy, man. Kanye, that's my Kanye.
It's just hard. It's just hard. It's really hard. Like, how do you defend this? I'm trying. The thing is, like the Swazi, I could kind of like, all right, cool, like you're against those people, but at the same time, here in America, that Swazi means something else too, you know, not just to the Nazis, you know.
That mean, yeah.
Here in America, it's anti-black and anti-brown, you know, but Kanye always been controversial, man, trying to push the line. He had a whole song called Black Skinhead.
Man. Yeah, he tripping. That's what some good pussy do to you, man. That good pussy how you climbing through the window with no shoes on.
Would you wear that?
Hell no. The hell I'm gonna wear that for? Hey, Kanye do some weird ass shit, man. I fuck with him on the music tip, but on a man, Kanye be bugging. He be bugging the fuck out, like, man, just sit down, do something for the kids, or do something, you know what I'm saying? Do something for the culture, man. Lead by example, my nigga. Like, don't be a. I know you throw the fuck off, but don't be that. You know what I'm saying? Lead by example. People's watching your raggedy ass. You want to be the first black Nazi. Don't sit your peanut head ass down somewhere, man. Nobody want to hear that shit, man.
I did not see that coming.
You want to be the first black Nazi. Them white folks don't want you in their game, man. Them white folks do not want you fucking with it. They gonna kill you if they catch you fucking around with them, man. You better leave them folks alone, man. You better be glad Jesus is on your side. If Jesus was on the side, he'd been dead a long time ago.
Yeah, this is wild. I don't know how this is gonna pan out. Like,
man, he just gotta go to rehab, man. That's all. Just get rehab, get fixed, man. I mean, at this point, man, he ready to die. He ready to die. He said in the, in the text, they kill me. Y'all know why, man. See, you sit your ass down, Kanye. Sit your ass down and help somebody. Help somebody. Be somebody. You know what I'm saying? He got all the shit. He got everything he needs to help anybody he want to help in the world.
Yeah, man.
He helped design.
And he's got all the talent in the world, man.
He helped design old jacking off ass. The fuck, designer pull his dick out anywhere he go. The dick bandit. Hey, bro. Nah, that nigga is sick, bro. I'm just thinking, I was like,
where would you think that it's cool to just pull your thing out and start just jacking it in a plane?
That nigga started chucking this shit on a plane. Man, that nigga was doing that shit.
That shit ain't even take off. This was you didn't even wait till you was in the air, bro. You just like,
man,
wild and just abusing yourself. Like,
that's how them niggas in the jail. That's how niggas in jail be in Houston, boy. Them niggas in Houston jail. Oh my God, there's some horny ass niggas. Them niggas jack off anywhere. Hey, hey, look, I seen a nigga put a blanket on. Big niggas. I'm talking about big niggas. 6 feet tall nigga. Put a blanket over, like they got a blanket over their head. And then goes in the corner and then jack off. I'm like, man, do they not? Do they not know we can see them? Hey, dog, let me tell you something.
It's like, bro, the part that we could see,
yeah,
we just can't see your face because it's always covered.
We know what you're doing, bro. Hey, that shit so. Hey.
That's diabolical, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's a sickness, man. You know, it's a sickness. So some people need to be helped. Like, yeah, Kanye got a sickness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He is addicted to porn too.
Like Kurt Franklin. Kurt Franklin was addicted to porn one time. You need to go talk to Kurt. Kurt said he been delivered.
I've been delivered. I don't like porn no more. So there's this moment, like, because I follow Kanye on Instagram, on Twitter,
Right.
and one day I opened up my Twitter and Kanye literally put like, gotta be like 20 different clips of porn, like on Twitter, like just flooded the timeline with his favorite porn scenes.
Well, he ain't the only one, because that's what I feel like Twitter is. They flashed me so many times. I stopped going on Twitter because I don't.
Well, it's really what you like. So my timeline is like hip hop news, sports news, and like it'll every now and then it'll have like a pretty girl, but it's not like porn. You know what I mean? It'll be like a pretty girl, like, you know what I mean? My Threads algorithm's a lot better. It'll be like literally be like hot girls trying to follow God. It'll be like, oh, like I've saved my, and it shows like their life change and like, oh, I need a husband and that type of post. But I go on Twitter and it's like hot girls, music news, and hot girls, music news, and sports news. But, you know, the algorithm gets a little tricky on Twitter. It's aggressive. The algorithm's aggressive. I feel like you like one girl's picture, and it's going to just suggest, like, a bunch of, like, girls' pictures. And I feel like if you keep liking that, it'll just take you on a further deep dive, dark butthole of Twitter. You know what I mean? Of porno.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, the access to porn, they gotta fix that because that's not healthy. That's creating degenerate youth. And
then you go, you know, if you jack off, you go blind. You jack off too much. You didn't know that? He said it's diabolical. Have you tried it?
no.
Okay, then you don't know if it work or not. This is a proven fact. You jack out too much, you lose
think
your
pornography is gonna be the downfall of
country.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it affects men. You know what I mean? And men essentially like run society. You know.
Man, I was watching Erica Mena, and she was talking about she's addicted to watching porn, but she likes to watch gay porn, man on man. I'm like, this bitch is sick. That's why her one titty is bigger than the other. Fucking weirdo.
That's what's his name's Safari's ex. Yeah.
She's a weirdo.
She's kind of.
I think she cockeyed too.
Really? I seen this video today of her like slapping Aaron the plumber.
Yeah, my boy the plumber in a real way. You feel me? That's my boy right there.
You know he's a real plumber?
Yeah.
Like he does like content where he like shows guys how to like fix stuff around the house.
Yeah.
He's really positive actually if you think about it, because he could be doing degenerate. I mean, I guess he technically does degenerate stuff on that show, but
in a real way.
But he does like I think that's positive stuff.
Yeah, put out the show.
Yeah, good because he's better. It's better. Like guys like him are actually like, even down to how he handled that situation where that guy was like a pussy and spit on him when he was walking away.
Yeah,
I feel like just the way he handled that, like, and
was at Ray J's house,
right? And that was a Ray J security guard, right?
Yeah, he said he's suing Ray J for that shit.
Yeah, and Aaron the plumber, like all of his content on Instagram and YouTube is actually like him being an actual plumber and going and fixing people's stuff and fixing people's pipes and like, you know what I mean? No Diddy.
He's fixing people's pipes with lubricants and dikes.
Nah. Showing men how to be men, like, you know.
That man he fought on the Erica Mena show, it was a woman, like, man, I think its name is Dog Cat.
Oh, I did see that.
I think Aaron had.
It was like it was a stud, right?
No,
or it was
a man.
Oh, it was oh yes, I seen that
with a wig on.
Yeah, it was a transgender. Yeah.
It had one of them wigs with the part in the middle. I bet. Oh yeah, it did have some spoiled braids up under that wig. In the chat, man, let me know why y'all be having spoiled braids under them wigs, man. Y'all don't smell it.
Oh man.
kind of smell like athlete's foot. You know, been sweating all. That's what causes like odor is sweat.
Oh man.
I'm trying to help y'all out, man. I'm trying to find me a little tenderoni, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to ride the bicycle on one of these bitches, man. I'm looking for me a nice little señorita. So if she speaks some Spanish, that's cool, because I want to say, papi, papi. I want to say that, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my...
You never dated a Mexican girl?
Oh, yeah, I dated a Mexican before, but, you know, I want to date one now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
She is the X Factor. You know what I'm saying? All my exes live in Texas.
Yeah, I'm down to date a Mexican girl.
Is muy loco.
Like I'll consider dating a white girl. You know, like I'm really looking like to date either a Mexican girl or like Puerto Rican, Dominican, or black. Like that's where my spectrum is.
I ain't dating no black girls.
Nah?
Hell no. Especially not from California. It's a no-go, dog.
Why is that?
All them bitches want to do is sell pussy.
You think so? I know. I've met a lot of good black women from here in Cali.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't. You met some that got Southern hospitality?
Yeah. Yep.
I haven't.
But
where you meet them at?
Clubhouse.
Oh hell no! That shit don't count.
And I'm actually talking to a Sudanese girl, but she's from London, and she's amazing. And
You
she's
said a Sudanese.
Sudanese. She's from Sudan.
Sudanese. You heard this man? Sudanese.
Super smart. She's super smart. Very like she has the she has a nurturing nature. She has a nurturing nature of a Mexican girl. And then she lived in America, so she has like the culturalness of American and London. London has its own like similar culture to America, but it's its own culture, it's like big city culture. And then, but just very beautiful, nurturing nature. She's gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, and since she's from London, which is a very diverse city, she's like not really, you know, she's open to dating outside of, you know.
Can she suck some balls?
Listen, man, I don't.
What?
We don't.
Y'all talk about sucking balls?
Man, listen, that's not for the internet.
Shit.
She actually watches this. We're not. You know what I mean?
Can you suck some balls? Shit, we want to know. Lemon Pepper want to know for Ghambit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to tell him. Just tell me.
Man said Michigan got fine black women.
Oh, yeah. Michigan got them red bones. Ooh, woo.
I don't think I know any black women
in Michigan
per se from Michigan.
Yeah, I know.
I know a lot in Florida. I know a lot in New York. Obviously in California, Chicago, Tennessee. I know a lot.
Yeah.
Texas, I know a few.
Shout out to all the beautiful women out there, man.
Shout out to all of them, man. God bless the women, man.
And the women, they got them butt plugs in looking like a Don Julio bottle. My boy just said that joke the other night. That shit was some funny shit. He said he met a fat bitch. He was talking to a fat bitch with a butt plug. That the bitch looked like a Patron bottle. Gino said that. That's crazy. That's crazy work, Gino.
Oh,
yeah,
that is.
Shouts out to them bitches too. Got the butt plugs. I love bitch. I love a freaking little bitch now. My bitch got to be freaking, man. I ain't with all that now, bitch. You got to come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to play with no games with you. Come on with it, man.
What are some of your red flags?
Red flags?
Yeah.
Spoiled wigs. That's one.
Clearly.
That's number one.
Clearly.
If your wig is spoiled, keep going down the oil. You know what I'm saying? Away from me. You feel me?
Clearly, that's
you know saying? Number two, stanky breath. Missing teeth, yeah. That is a deal breaker. You feel me? Deal breaker. You know, if you got Them bitches ain't got no edges on the side. Oh my God. That come from wearing them spoiled wigs. See what I'm saying? That's 2 for 1 right there. That hand in hand.
God.
Them edges, man. Yeah. See, if your shit missing on the side, man, just go to Costco and get you some of that shit. It helps your hair grow back. But you can't be out there wearing them tight ass wigs and that glue. That shit gonna snatch up all that shit around your edges. Your baby hairs. You got to keep your baby hairs right, cause you know that shit don't look right when you got that shit missing, man. You look like an avatar. Nah, for real. Bitch look like an avatar with a wig on. Yeah, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, she ain't got too much. She gotta be clean.
Hold on. So first of all, you're gonna say everything that has to do with appearance and nothing that has to do with her actual.
But I know if she got that together, she good on the inside. You feel me? Yeah.
No, that's not true. Sometimes girls. What if she's like a prostitute and the only reason she got it together is because she's a prostitute?
As long as she got some clean pussy, we good. Feel me? Lemon Pepper love all lost souls. Lemon Pepper love all prostitutes, strippers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just as long as you're not getting human traffic, you know what I'm saying? Because Lemon Pepper don't like human traffic, and that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? You doing that shit on your own will. God bless you. But you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of butt, you were just talking about butt.
Speaking of butt, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your butt a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Virgin butt. Like Cat Williams said. They want that virgin booty in the industry. They can't have mine. Can they have yours?
No. Double no.
No.
I'm a boy, Damon.
I'm a boy, David. Yeah, man. So that's that's just a few things, you know. You know what I'm saying? I could teach you how to cook. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be clean too, man. It's just just be able to wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's important to wash your ass. You know what I'm saying?
So for you, it's just cleanliness. That's your only red flag.
Cleanliness, man. You know, that's closest to godliness. You feel me? I feel like I'm closer to God when I'm clean, fresh out the shower.
No, you literally just said you're down to date a prostitute as long as she's not, just as long as she's clean. And
yeah, that's cleanliness. That's just an occupation, man. She's still a lady on the inside.
Occupation?
Yeah, she's selling her coochie. You know what I'm saying? That's an occupation. It's a job, you know. You know, somebody got to do it. It's like crackheads. Somebody got to smoke the crack. You know what I'm saying? It won't be me. I hope it don't be you. But, somebody got to do it.
Yeah, I don't want my wife to do that.
No. My wife ain't never smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? She might sell.
No, or sell
her pussy on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's not for me.
Wayne come over trying to get some pussy. Hey, yeah, big, go get that money.
Oh, wait.
The fuck?
Nah, Wayne's dirty 3 dreads hanging out of his head.
That nigga look like he about to cash out. No, it's like Wayne. He look like he about to cash out, my boy.
Man, listen, it looks like every time he pops a perk, he loses a dread. It's like, I don't know.
Got to start losing teeth in a minute.
That's a fact.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I just can't do it, man. For me, it's like, his list is wild. Mine's pretty easy. It's like, don't have more than 2 baby dad or more than 1 baby daddy. It's pretty easy, you know.
What about the baby daddy crazy? The one that she do got.
Then cool. I don't need it. I can go find another girl. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah, exactly. Like your baby daddy got to either not be in the picture or be super cool.
I think the baby daddy always in the picture.
Nah.
Baby daddy always.
I know a few girls who got multiple baby daddies and none of them in the picture. Super red flag. Like fluorescent red flag.
Yeah, that mean that pussy bap.
I don't know if that's what that means. I think it's just probably her choice, her decision making is a little off.
She's looking for a daddy.
Right. And, you know, like I said this the last time on the podcast, and I had somebody inbox me complaining about my answer because I was like, no, I just won't date a girl who's got multiple baby fathers. And she's like, whoa, you don't know. Sometimes
you don't know what the bitch been through.
Well, she's like, you don't know like what we've been through, and you don't know if, like, sometimes we don't know that we're gonna get cheated on and all that. I'm like, well, technically that's still your fault for making bad decisions. You know, it's more telling about your decision making.
I'm taking all lost souls, you know what I'm saying? You got cheated on, you know what I'm saying? You got multiple baby daddies, you know what I'm saying? Lost souls, man, Lemon Pepper, man, come forward with me. We're gonna build a village together.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, multiple baby daddies is out for me. Like like you gotta be super, super, super cool.
Super.
Yeah, like and two is also like a girl. Like if we go out and if you treat the waiter bad, that's out. You know what I mean? If you don't know how to act with people who, if you look down on people who were like who.
You say you treat the
you know what it is?
bad.
It's the way that you treat people who can't do anything for you.
Customer service.
No. The way that you treat people who can't do anything for you.
Oh, okay. Well, the waiter could do something for you.
Exactly. So imagine if you're treating that guy, the person who's handling our food, like shit.
You never supposed to fuck with somebody handling your food.
Ever.
You're supposed to do them right.
Ever.
Yeah.
And tip, and even down to, you know, like tipping people.
Yeah.
All that is a sign of your character and how you know.
Yeah, I'm big on customer service, man. You know, it's always good to have good customer service. So.
Well, and no, it's always good to be a good customer too.
Customer's always right.
No.
Yes, that's good customer service.
That's how you're supposed to be if you're giving customer service. But as a customer, the customer isn't always right. You know, if you're giving customer service, if you're like a waiter, you should always act like the customer's always right, even though they're not.
Right.
But as a customer,
you
should always be good. You should be a good customer. You know.
Yeah.
Like be respectful, treat people with respect and honor, and not act like you're above them. You know.
Right. That's lit.
But anyways, we've gone almost 2 hours, man. Listen, my name's Ghambit. You can find me on all social media. Please follow me, GHAMBIT. Follow the Discord. Follow the subreddit. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow night on here, and we're gonna have a Treehouse Club live episode with the homie Saucy. Make sure you tap in. We'll be doing a Treehouse Club live podcast tomorrow, followed by Treehouse Club live stream, Treehouse Club radio stream on Kick, where I'll be playing nothing but blappers all night till about 2-3 in the morning. We'll be streaming on Kick and simultaneously streaming on Chatter. If you don't have a Chatter invite, hit me up on Instagram and I'll be sending you an invite link. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. We got a show. He's performing.
Oh, yeah. It's one on the 4th in Prunedale at the 101 Wine Press. And then on the 18th, Gambit's going to be on that one. Should be. At
I'm going to do a small opening comedy set on the 18th at his. Is that what you're on?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a small opening set on the 18th at Heirloom Pizza. Here, downtown Salinas. I'll have tickets available on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate if people come and rock with me. This is going to be my first comedy show like I take time to rehearse and do a full set. Short set, but a set nonetheless. I'm excited to do that. I appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Tap into the music stream tomorrow night, and brother Lemon Pepper Chicken, take us out.
Lemon _pepper chicken Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We are here. Yeah, I got the merch out too, man. You know, I got the hoodies and the t-shirts and the hats and all the shit, man. It's on the website.
And the
and the
custom
seasoning. Lemon pepper. You feel me? We lit, for real. I'm saying I go good on everything, but thank y'all for hanging out with us, man, and see y'all around like a donut, man.
And let us know what you think of lemon pepper coming back, man. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I was dying, bro.
Make sure you wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no pimples on your back. Peace and happiness and love and joy.